What's up, guys? Auto Fanatics. So today's video, due to popular demand, I'm going to do some sound demonstrations of the Remus. See, it went into that growling mode of the Remus Sport muffler, and you guys can go back to my other video of the Remus Race muffler. So the entire exhaust system is exactly the same. The only difference is the rear muffler box. It's a 10-minute swap. So a lot of customers, I got 3 orders right now pending, and they can't decide, do they want the race or do they want the sport? So I'm going to do some outside videos, revving it up in all different modes. I'm going to do some in-car footage, some drive-by footage, and something else that I didn't do on the other video. Let's wait for this car to go. I'm actually going to take the audio recorder, I'm going to tape the microphone on the back bumper, and I'm going to drive in the highway, and you guys can hear it, how it sounds outside the car. It sounds awesome. It's got the same tone. It's a little bit different. It's more livable. If you're concerned about drone, you're concerned about police, you're probably going to want to couple the full race exhaust with the sport rear muffler instead of the race rear muffler. So we're going to get started right now. And like I said, if anybody has any questions, you could contact me direct. You could also schedule to stop up and I will audition this for you, and you can make the decision as well if you're interested in ordering a complete Remus race system from Auto Fanatics. So let's get the video started right now. All right, guys, so this is going to be the last part of the video. So I have the camera set up on the driver's side window, and I have the audio recorder with the microphone with a wind buffeting cap on the end of it attached to the rear bumper. So I'm just gonna drive on the highway. You're gonna hear there's no drone with this muffler in any of the modes. We're gonna start out, of course, in efficient mode, and then I'm gonna change along as we go through the gears. We're gonna get on the highway right now. So right now we're in efficient mode, just to make sure I got the dialer controller, the valves are closed. And I'm revving it out 3,000. So whereas the race muffler, you'll get a little bit of drone in that little drone zone, depending on what gear you're in. But this one, there's no drone at all. So here we go. We're in efficient mode. This Auto Fanatic is sitting next to me. So what do you think about this muffler versus the other one? It's quieter. It's just more, this is more daily driver friendly, if that's what you're looking for. Some guys in the forums are complaining that like this is too loud, and I think if you think this is too loud, then you probably are driving the wrong car, and you don't want a performance car. And I'll give you guys my final thoughts at the end of this video. So we're in efficient mode. We're going to sport. Make sure the valves are open. Still see there's no drone. Probably going to be the best solution if this is your only car. If this is not your only car and you have a bunch of other cars like for work, then I'm going to probably steer any customer or anybody that inquires to go for the full-blown race system. I just think it gives a little bit more raw edge personality that when you pull up to a car show or a Cars and Coffee or a meet, you're going to make an entrance known that your car is definitely set up different than everybody else's. So we're going to Sport Plus.
Is there going to be a burble?
Oh, now you want to see the burble? Yeah, then we're going in there. We're going into the burble mode. Sport Plus. Not a huge burble fan, but that's the way BMW programmed the engine mapping. You're laughing. There's a burble for you. You like it?
Just like the word burble.
You like the word burble. Zero drone in the cabin, in any gear, any mode, with the full Remus race system, with the difference of the sport muffler. So you got the sport muffler and the race muffler, and that's why I'm putting this video together, because I have a lot of pending orders. Customers are going back and forth. One guy down south, I think in North Carolina, he's buying both of the mufflers. He's buying one for the racetrack and he's buying one for the street, because it's just so easy. It's so modular to mix and match all of this stuff. So we'll go back into sport mode. I'm not big into the burbles, so I know you like the burbles. Car feels great. Car sounds great. So with the sport muffler, you're getting most of the sound outside the car. With the race muffler, you're getting 50-50 outside and inside. But I don't know. It really depends what you want. So hope this video is definitely going to help some of you guys out. I'm going to pull over in a minute. I'll give you guys my final thoughts on these two different muffler options that you guys have. If you decide to contact us and order a full Remus race exhaust, we'll import it for you on a per order basis. And we get them in a couple of days, and then we inspect everything and we FedEx ground everything right to your door anywhere in the country. So this is a system that is designed for motorsport use only, and I'm able to bring this stuff in for you guys because we're a dealer. We're an authorized dealer now. So stay tuned. We'll be back in a couple of moments, and we'll give you guys my final thoughts on why you would choose one muffler over the other, and sometimes maybe it makes sense if you want to buy both of them. So we'll be back in a couple of moments. All right, guys, so that's the full video that I put together quickly because we're going to get a snowstorm any minute now of the Remus race exhaust with the Remus Sport muffler. They're very, very similar, but they're also very, very different. So the way I'm going to sum this up, the Remus race exhaust with the Remus rear race box, which is what I had in the video and which I love, that basically takes the $100,000 luxury high-performance sedan and turns it into a instant race car, because the tone, the sound, the resonance, and it's like a good resonance. It doesn't like shake the interior part. The resonance that you get through the floorboard into the seat reminds me of my Shelby GT350R. It reminds me of like a GT3 Porsche. Cars like that, if that's what you like in your personality, then you're going to want the full race system with the race box. Now, if that's too much for you and you've never really had a car like that, or maybe that's just too much for your personality, then I suggest the Remus race system with the sport rear muffler. It's definitely wife approved. You're not going to get pulled over by the police if you live in an area where they're going to give you sound ordinance tickets, especially in California and New York. This is probably going to be the way to go. So the choice is yours. The price is only like $80 between one system and the other system. And I could order whatever system you like, you know, to your door. It's going to come in a couple of days. So hope you guys like this video. Like I said, we did the best we could. I'm going to see how the audio comes out tying the microphone to the back of the rear bumper. It may blow it out because when I tried to do it with the race system, the SPL is just through the roof. Number one thing, no matter what exhaust you do in this car, you have to delete active sound design. I don't care if you have a mid-pipe. I don't care if you're doing a full system. That is going to be the key to having the proper tone and tuning the car where you're going to love it instead of hating it. I can't even tell you how many times I go in these forums and I see everybody buying these systems and they rip them off their car after a week because they're not deleting the active sound design and it's just too much drone and too much noise for them. But if you want the ultimate performance, the ultimate tone, and something that sounds unlike anything on the market, definitely check out a Remus race system. We could do it with the race rear box or the sport rear box. The choice is up to yours. I'll see you guys in the next video soon. Thanks again.